Don't move any money, don't panic spend, and don't go it alone. Those 3 moves can cost Florida business owners a lot in a divorce. I'm Ana Augusto, a Florida family law attorney in Miami. It's been said that Miami is one of the most entrepreneurial cities in the country. And in my 16 years of practicing family law and over 8 owning my own firm, I've seen hundreds of divorces where a business is involved. And there are very specific challenges that business owners like us face that aren't typical found in a standard divorce. That's why I'm making these videos. So my team and I can help business owners like you get through a divorce without destroying the company you've built. So in the next few minutes, I'm giving you 5 concrete steps to protect your business, your cash flow, and your kids' routines. If you've been served or know a divorce is about to happen, it might feel like a tidal wave of papers, payroll, and panic. But you're not alone, and you don't have to handle this the hard way. So in this video, I'm going to explain how to assemble your financial file, build your A team, set simple cash flow rules, keep business and personal money separate, and put a no interference pact in place so the drama stays out of the workplace. By the end, you'll have a solid plan for what to do this week so nothing spirals. But a quick note before we start. This is Florida specific and is general information, not specific legal advice for your unique situation. For advice specific to you, speak with a family law attorney like me. This applies to owner-operators, partners, and professionals, whether you run a clinic, a shop, a small firm, or a growing startup. And we're focusing here on the first 30 days after the divorce becomes real. Either you file, you get served, or you and your spouse both decide it's time to move forward. The goal is stabilization. Keep the company steady, keep cash predictable, and keep the kids' routines intact. So let's begin with the first step. Step 1, assemble your A team early. Doing it yourself in a complex divorce is a 6-figure gamble. You wouldn't fly a plane in a storm without instruments or a co-pilot. So don't navigate a high-stakes legal process alone. Here's the core team you need. First, a Florida family law attorney who regularly handles cases with business assets. This isn't the time to experiment with your cousin's friend who just passed the bar, or deals mostly in real estate. You want someone who can translate your business reality into legal terms, and more importantly, translate legal requirements into practical steps you can actually take. Second, a CPA or financial professional who understands business valuations. They don't need to be fancy. They need to be clear. If both sides trust the math, you'll save time and remove suspicion. That reduces stress and expense immediately. Third, if you have children, you need a child-first plan to keep their routine steady. School, activities, bedtime, handoffs, all of it. Divorce is tough on kids. Consistency is kindness. That may mean that you need to find someone to support you in this. And I do not mean a new girlfriend or boyfriend. It could be your mom or other family member with practical support. Or it could be a professional like a counselor, a parenting coach, or a pastor to help you keep clarity. Judges are going to notice patterns of behavior. So having the support to keep the kids' routines as stable as possible will help keep you as stable as possible. Then, once you have your team in place, it's time to turn to your finances. Step 2, build your financial file now. Most owners are shocked by how much paperwork a divorce requires and how much information they have to disclose to their spouse's attorneys. It's pretty much everything. If you aren't ready, you'll bleed time and fees. But if you are ready, you set the tone as credible and organized, and that pays off everywhere. In negotiation, in mediation, and if needed, in court. So here's what I want you to do today. Create a single folder in your secure cloud drive. Name it clearly, something you remember. Then start to fill it. Drop in the last 3 to 5 years of personal and business tax returns. Add your profit and loss statements and balance sheets for the same period. Include monthly bank and credit statements for the business. If you can, add personal account statements that relate to business cash flow. Add your payroll reports. They show what you've actually been taking home. Add your operating agreement or shareholder agreement. If you have a cap table showing ownership percentages, include that too. Include a debt schedule for the business, what you owe, to whom, the interest rate, and when it's due. And add major contracts and leases, your office lease, key vendor agreements, any customer contracts that drive revenue. Now, here's something a lot of attorneys won't tell you to do upfront. Also make a simple list of owner perks the business pays. Your car payment or lease, your cell phone, health insurance, professional dues, or memberships. We're not judging these. They're normal. We're documenting them because clarity beats surprises every time. And these owner benefits do come into play. Next, draft what I call a one-page business snapshot. One page in plain English that quickly highlights your company name and the entity type. Who owns what percentage, your revenue trend over the last few years, the debt, and how many employees you have. Then have one or two sentences about what you sell and who your customers are. Think of it as the cover sheet that helps everyone understand your company at a glance. It saves hours of back and forth later. If documents are missing, don't panic. Send one email to your CPA or bookkeeper today. Keep it short and clear. I'm organizing records for a legal matter. Please send me the following items by, put the date, then list what you need. Less back and forth means more progress. Prepared owners settle faster and cheaper. You are also like the steady adult in the room. And trust me, that matters more than you think. Now let's talk about something not to do. Step 3, protect your cash flow without clever moves. When divorce is looming, some owners think that they're being smart by hiding money in the business. They cut their salary to zero, they're delaying invoices, they transfer cash to safe accounts. It feels protective, but truth is it backfires spectacularly. Courts have seen every trick, and if your spouse has even a decent lawyer, they're going to see right through it. Sudden changes look like you're hiding assets, and that destroys your credibility faster than almost anything else. Here's what actually works. Keep a business as usual approach. Pay yourself the same reasonable salary you've been taking, or continue the same distributions if that's how you've been doing it. Don't suddenly change your compensation structure. Freeze major new commitments for now. No impulse equipment purchases, no big personal buys, but keep normal operations going. Pay your bills, collect your receivables, run your business, and keep a log of any business paid perks. If the company covers your car, phone, or insurance, write it down. When your attorney needs to explain your compensation picture, this log makes it crystal clear. If you're worried about account surprises, like your spouse draining a joint account, don't respond by hiding money. Talk with your lawyer about temporary agreements. These keep bills paid and prevent raids without making you look sneaky. Remember, stabilize, don't escalate. Now, here's a very simple tool you can use this week, the Friday Memo. This single habit can stop a lot of fights before they start. Every Friday, take 10 minutes, open a new email or note to yourself. Write 3 short sections. What came in this week? What went out, and any one-offs or unusual items. Keep it objective, no narrative, just facts. If something unusual happened, maybe a one-time refund or a delayed payment from a client, note it briefly, like received annual insurance refund, $2,400, client payment delayed to next month, $8,000. Over time, this memo becomes a calm record of cash reality. It helps your team understand your business rhythm. It helps your attorney explain your finances, and it helps the other side see what's real versus noise. Transparency preserves credibility. Credibility speeds up the process, and speed saves money. It really is that simple. Now that you're going to have a clearer picture of the cash moving around in the business, how do you protect it? That's step 4. Separate business from personal. Set no interference rules. Mixing business and personal money hands your spouse unnecessary leverage. It creates confusion nobody needs. Clean lines help everyone, including you. So if your CPA hadn't already convinced you of this, starting today, here's your new rule. Personal expenses go through the personal accounts. Business expenses stay in the business. Pay yourself first, then pay your personal bills from your personal account. Keep it straightforward. If you've been paying personal expenses from the business account or depositing business revenue into a joint personal account, or seemingly simple things like using the company card for groceries, stop today. This isn't about blame or judgment. Lots of small business owners commingle funds. It's about clarity and speed going forward. Now let's talk about the no interference pact. This is crucial for protecting your business operations. Ask your lawyer to draft a simple agreement, usually just a page, saying both spouses won't disrupt business operations during the case. Here's what that means in practice. No surprise visits to your office, no contacting your employees about the divorce, no calling your clients or vendors, no accessing business data outside of proper legal channels, and a commitment to keep operations running status quo. If you have sensitive information at risk, client lists, trade secrets, pricing strategies, talk with your attorney about protecting it with specific disclosures. When this boundary is clear, several good things happen. Your team stays calm and productive, your clients see business as usual, and the divorce stays focused on facts, not workplace drama. This single agreement can save you tens of thousands of dollars in lost productivity and damaged relationships. Now let's bring this all together. Step 1, assemble your A-team. Ask about risks, quick wins, and next steps. Build your support system before you need it. Step 2, build your financial file. One organized folder with everything: tax returns, financial statements, bank statements, agreements, contracts, plus your one-page business snapshot that explains it all. Step 3, protect your cash flow with honesty and transparency. Keep business as usual operations. Freeze major new commitments. Start your 10-minute Friday memo. Step 4, separate business from personal. Clean lines starting today and get that no interference agreement in place. Do these 4 things this week and you'll feel the pressure drop. You'll know where everything is. You'll know what's next. And you'll look like the steady, organized adult in the room. That perception can become reality when it's time for negotiations. If you want templates to make all of this easier, I've put them together in our free Florida Business Owner Divorce Readiness Kit. Inside, you'll find exact financial file checklist I just walked through, the one-page business snapshot template, and a Friday memo format you can start using today. It's all linked in the description. The kit helps you move from panic to plan in a single afternoon, and that simple shift can change everything. You might have started this video worried that a divorce would sink your business. That fear is common and it makes perfect sense. Your company isn't just numbers on a page. It's your work, your reputation, and often your family stability. But now you have 5 specific actions to take this week. You've shifted from vague fears to clear steps, and that's worth a lot. You're building a record of transparency. You're creating a rhythm of calm behavior. You're showing your team, your clients, and if it comes to it, a judge or mediator, that you're organized, credible, and thinking clearly. That's how business owners get through divorce without destroying what they've built. Now, if you're thinking, okay, but what about the big question? Will my spouse take half my business? That's exactly what we cover in the next video. I'll debunk the 50-50 myth and show you what really counts as marital versus separate property in Florida. We'll talk about what your spouse may be entitled to, and just as importantly, what they're not. You'll leave with a clear picture of what's actually at stake and how to protect control of your company. Until then, I'm Ana Augusto, Florida family attorney and business owner. Be sure to grab Readiness Kit in the description, and I'll see you in video 2.